What you are seeing right now is the port of Haifa, Israel's largest oil refining hub, moments after a devastating missile strike. Multiple large-scale explosions have rocked the Haifa Bay industrial zone. Oil storage tanks, the backbone of Israel's petroleum infrastructure, are ablaze. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, has claimed responsibility for the attack. This marks one of the most significant escalations in the ongoing conflict. We begin tonight with a story that is shaking the Middle East to its core and sending shock waves through global energy markets. Iran has launched a sophisticated barrage of ballistic missiles at Haifa, Israel, targeting the Bazan Group oil refinery complex, one of the largest in the region. According to Israeli emergency services, at least 6 storage tanks have been completely destroyed. Fires are still burning. The facility has been evacuated. Casualty figures are not yet confirmed. The Haifa refinery processes approximately 40% of Israel's total fuel supply. Its destruction represents a catastrophic blow to the country's energy infrastructure and its economy. We are now seeing footage believed to be from inside Iran showing the launch of what appear to be Shahab-class ballistic missiles. The IRGC has confirmed the attack as a precision operation. We now go live to our correspondent on the ground in Haifa. What are you seeing right now? What I can tell you is that the situation here is absolutely chaotic. Behind me, the Haifa refinery is still burning out of control. The heat from the fires is intense even from this distance. Thousands of residents from surrounding areas, including Kiryat Haim, Nesher, and the Haifa Bay districts, have been ordered to evacuate. Emergency sirens continue to sound across the city. Eyewitness says, "We heard the sirens then, 3 massive explosions, one after the other. The ground shook, the sky turned orange. I grabbed my children and we just ran." More than 80 firefighting units have been deployed. Officials say this is the largest industrial fire emergency in the country's history. We are also seeing complete structural collapse of the main refinery processing units. Key distillation towers have been reduced to rubble. Israeli security forces are now recovering missile debris. Early analysis suggests the use of Fateh 110 precision-guided ballistic missiles. I have just received confirmation that the Iron Dome intercepted several incoming missiles, but not all. At least 4 warheads breached defenses and struck targets directly. This attack is now being described by senior officials as an act of war. The Prime Minister is expected to address the nation within the hour. Back to you. Joining me now is a former senior intelligence analyst. This is not a random strike. Targeting Haifa's refinery is a calculated strategic move. Iran is signaling that it can strike Israel's economic lifeline and that its missiles can penetrate air defenses. The Fateh 110 missile used here has a range of roughly 300 kilometers and very high accuracy. These were precision strikes on pre-selected targets. Now we bring in an energy analyst. Brent crude has already surged more than 12% in after-hours trading. Markets are reacting to the reality that a major refining hub in a volatile region is now offline, possibly for months. Stock markets in Asia are opening sharply lower. Defense stocks are rising. The Strait of Hormuz, through which 20% of global oil flows, is now under heightened military alert. The key question now is how Israel responds. Any counterstrike on Iranian oil or nuclear facilities could turn this into a full-scale war. Beyond the military impact, the human cost is now becoming clear. Over 2,000,000 residents in and around Haifa have been displaced. Emergency shelters have been set up in schools and community centers across northern Israel. Families are arriving with very little. Children are frightened. Hospitals are under pressure. Aid workers are struggling to keep up. Environmental officials are also raising serious concerns. The burning of large quantities of crude oil is producing a toxic cloud drifting across northern Israel, parts of Lebanon, and the eastern Mediterranean. Air quality levels are rapidly deteriorating and may pose long-term health risks. As night falls, fires continue to burn across the Haifa industrial zone. World leaders are reacting. The United Nations Security Council has called an emergency session. The United States has expressed support for Israel while urging restraint. Regional powers are on high alert. This is a rapidly evolving situation with global consequences. We will continue to monitor developments. Stay with us for continuing coverage.